If a woman is living in her own home and she is paying all of the bills herself, and you come along as a man talking about, hey, we can move in together and split the bills, exactly what kind of win is that for me? Because you now got your homeless self a place to stay if a woman is crazy enough to allow you to stay with them, which I'm not. And you're going to split a bill that I was carrying all on my own. Yeah, that's a no, brother. Because you got the wrong one. You got the wrong mind, wrong time, wrong city, state, country. If you think you doing me or any woman a favor by moving into their house and splitting a freaking bill. Baby, if you ain't finna take that note over and hold it down, take over the whole loan, then we might have something to discuss. But baby, you ain't gonna live off of me, because I deserve far better and I expect better. And once again, y'all know me, you cannot disturb my peace. Comment.
Let me tell y'all something right now. I am one bill away from losing my religion, okay? Imagine this. You busting your tail, working every day, sweating, stressing just to keep the lights on, and your so-called partner is at home, laid up, not a care in the world, spending their money on whatever they want while you paying every single bill. Oh, but when rent is due, they all of a sudden go blind, deaf, and confused. You come home from work, tired, ready to just relax, and they sitting on the couch talking about, babe, what's for dinner? Excuse me? What's for dinner? The dinner is whatever you cook while I was out here paying for the roof over both our heads. And don't even get me started on when the bills come in the mail. That envelope hit the counter, they vanish like Houdini, gone. Suddenly, they gotta go run to the store or call their mama. Meanwhile, I'm logging into my bank account, watching my hard-earned money disappear faster than free samples at Costco's. You know the type, the ones who keep their check for themselves but expect your check to be community property. They want new shoes, new games, haircuts every week, eating out every night. But when you say, hey, can you help with the electric bill? They hit you with the, oh, I'm a little short this month. Short? The only thing short is your contribution to this household. You tall enough to stand in line at the mall for new Jordans, but not tall enough to stand up for your responsibilities. Let me tell you something. If we both grown, we both need to be paying grown people bills. This ain't no free ride, boo-boo. You not my child. You are my partner. We married. At least you supposed to be. And it's not just about the money. It's about the respect. Every time you let me handle everything while you coast, you showing me exactly where I fall on your priority list. And let me tell you, it's somewhere between your Xbox and DoorDash. I'm tired of feeling like I'm the only adult in this house. We're supposed to be building a life together, not me carrying you like a backpack everywhere I go. My back hurts, my spirit hurts, and my patience, whew, that's gone. Packed up and left before you did.
I know it seems like you are so invested in the relationship and you want him to see him win and you want him to be successful, and I get it. I deeply understand. And you are so committed and you are so down for him in every way. You done told your family about him. He done been to all the family gatherings. Y'all talking about getting married. You are so invested. I get it. However, you are the breadwinner in your relationship. So you need to have some clear boundaries, and you really need to be able to say, what am I willing to give and what am I willing to receive? That does not mean that you are putting all your money up for bills, that you are carrying all of the weight. Don't do that. It is stressful mentally, emotionally, physically. You're going to start to get sick. I'm talking about, I've been through the mud. Don't do that shit. I'm telling you, it is not worth your mental sanity. It is not worth you.
You want to know the real tea? People like this will drain you dry because you let them. And once you set the standard that you'll pay for everything, guess what? They're going to keep letting you do it. At some point, you got to say, enough is enough. You want to live here? You want to enjoy this Wi-Fi, hot showers, and Netflix? Cool. Let's see you put something on it. You can't be comfortable watching me struggle and still look me in my face talking about love. That ain't love. That's convenience. And I'm not your convenience store. If you're sitting at home right now listening to this and you know it's you I'm talking about, don't get mad. Get a job. Get some hustle about yourself. Or at least get ready to pay your way, because one day your bill paying partner is going to wake up and decide they done financing your laziness. And if it's you listening to this and you're the one financing, then you need to be done. And when that day comes, ooh, baby, you're going to be real uncomfortable, okay? And for the ones out here carrying all the weight, stop being scared to demand help. You ain't being mean or selfish. You're setting boundaries, and boundaries keep you from losing your sanity. So here's my question for y'all. Would you keep paying for everything if your partner refused to pitch in? Or is that an automatic get out moment? Drop your comments, because I know some of y'all been in this exact situation. And to all the freeloaders out there, the free ride is over. Rent is due, baby, and so is your accountability.
To do is accept the fact that I want a divorce, and that's it.
I don't give a divorce, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. What I'm mad about is the fact that you're ungrateful. What I'm mad about is the fact that nothing is ever good enough for you. What I'm mad about is the fact that you can't even accept the fact that you got a good ass, not none cheating ass.
I don't care about cheating.
Yeah,
I don't. They don't side with finances.
You want the drama, that's what you want.
No, I don't. How about
you want drama, bro?
How about I don't want no.
Bro, you want drama?
Nah.
You want drama, bro? Thank you.
Nah.
You right this whole time. You want drama.
I don't want no drama. I want that's not gonna help me financially from beginning to end. Not get comfortable throughout the time and then be like, oh,
comfortable.
Because
you supposed to just turn around in 3 months.
And then he be like, well, I'm trying. I can't tell you I'm trying. You're gonna be like, what you mean you trying? You be at work every day. How the bills they pay? What you doing? You trying what?
If I'm going to work every day and I'm building a business on the side, how is it that I'm not doing How is it that I'm too comfortable? If I'm still doing something for now and I'm still working on something for my future, how is that getting too comfortable when I'm doing 2 things at once?
He told me I need to do stuff on the side, make faster money, do this, do that, so that way I can subside with my job that I'm doing. But my job pays the bills. I can't go find a side hustle, because then I'm gonna burn myself out. So I can't do both. You have more free time than me. The job you work is a come and go. You can pick your hours. I can't do that.
Okay, because that's what you chose. You chose that.
Yeah, because I need something consistent. I don't need something to tell me when I can get on and get off and then all it is. Like, you have a cap. I don't have a cap. So okay, so how we gonna get this paid? How we gonna get it paid? How we gonna get it paid? On time. Exactly. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out. Oh, a loan or 401k. No.
Fam, the fact that she's recording right now means that she's completely checked out. Most people get divorced. Most people lose their relationships not because somebody is cheating, not because somebody is pissed off. It usually comes back down to something resourceful, finances, money, right? The money, as long as the money is right, people solve for their issues, they solve for their problems. The minute that the money get funny, you can forget it, bro. She gone forever.
And I'm not trying to figure it out, you want to?
I don't got time to keep hearing you figure it out.
Take on all the responsibility, right? You one of the only going through right? You one of the only one dealing with some right? And this is exactly what the I mean by you're selfish. How the
If I'm selfish, I'm selfish. Yep, 189 hours. It is what it is. It ain't nothing new. That's just what I gotta do.
up here and cry and say, oh,
She ain't even emotional about it. She gone, bro. You might as well just let it go. You're emotional over nothing. At this point, a lot of times people don't realize that I think that men ultimately love more than women. They hold on to things more than women do. And once a woman is emotionally gone and checked out, it's over. It's completely over. And I don't know if their situation is maybe he got laid off and then he doing gig work or whatever like that, and so she's just not holding it down. But from what she's saying, it seems like she's been consistent, he's been inconsistent, and she's fed up.
Let me tell you something right now. If you're out here breaking your back, paying all the bills while your so-called spouse is sitting around acting like life is a vacation, you are not in a marriage. You are in an unpaid internship for a grown adult. And I'm not sugarcoating it. Somebody needs to hear this today. Picture this. You're the one hustling, going to work, paying the rent, the lights, the groceries, the Wi-Fi, and meanwhile your spouse keeps all their money tucked away like it's in a secret vault. They always got enough for their fun, the haircuts, the nails, the video games, the just because shopping trips. But when the bills roll in, suddenly they ain't got it. Suddenly they looking at you like you are the one supposed to handle it every single time. This is financial abuse. Yeah, I said it. People think abuse is just physical, but no, it's emotional, mental, and yes, financial. When one partner controls the money while letting the other carry out the weight, that's manipulation and selfishness at its finest. A relationship is supposed to be about partnership, not one person living like a roommate who pays zero rent while you're in a corner calculating if you can afford the light bill and groceries in the same week. Some of these people grew up spoiled. Some never learned responsibility. Some are straight up selfish. And the worst part, they're used to you picking up the slack. They know that you'll cover the bills because you love them or you don't want to argue, and that's how they keep getting away with it. But love without respect is just stress. You can't be in love with someone who's okay watching you drown while they're on the shore sipping lemonade. It's exhausting. You start feeling resentful. You're tired of working overtime while they're taking naps. You feel used, taken for granted, and unappreciated. And every month, that feeling, it gets heavier. You start questioning, is this even worth it? Do they even care about me, or am I just being used? Or am I just their personal bill payer with benefits?
If you're watching her pay all the bills and you are taking disrespect, you're not her man, you are her son, and she is your mom. That has passed the roommate vibes. You're now her son. So she's going to talk to you and treat you however she feels like.
Let me make it plain. If they can work, they should work. If they have money, they should contribute. This I'll save my money while you pay everything nonsense, that stops today. Because the truth is, if you left tomorrow, they'd have to figure it out. So why not let them figure it out while you're still here? Put your foot down, set boundaries, and stop letting someone live off of your hard work while you're breaking your back to survive. I'm telling you this because too many people are suffering in silence. You deserve a partner, not a dependent. You deserve to come home to someone who's building with you, not draining you. And if they don't get it, then maybe it's time to ask yourself, am I married to a partner or am I raising a grown child? Have you ever been in this situation? How did you handle it? Let's talk about it in the comments, and don't hold back. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.